How to reach out to leads successfully on LinkedIn in just 12 steps. In this video, I'm going to be covering a lot, so let's get to it. I'm going to assume that you know the basics of getting your LinkedIn profile ready to rumble. Things like profile optimization, connection requests, and so on. But just in case you feel like you could improve specifically in these areas, be sure and check out our co-founder's article on this entire topic. Link below. All right, step one, define your target audience. I'm talking industries, companies, and personas. To make your LinkedIn outreach more effortless and profitable, create an ICP or ideal customer profile for your business. This basically describes the company that perfectly fits your product or solution. On the screen, you should see an example of an ICP, but ultimately when you sift through the prospects on LinkedIn, comparing them to your ICP, it's a good test to decide whether to pursue or pass on a specific lead. Being laser focused on the most promising prospects will save you effort on the next steps and yield the highest ROI. Step two, put together your toolbox. To get the most out of your outreach, you need the right tools to save time and effort on tedious tasks. While your preferences may vary, let's take a look at a few of our faves here at Belkins. LinkedIn Sales Navigator for finding the right people, LinkedIn InMail for getting through to the right C-level contacts, Hunter for finding email addresses, and Zapier for automating the outreach sequences. Make sure that you don't overdo automation. For example, if you exceed LinkedIn's limit for connection requests, the platform will temporarily restrict your profile. You need to warm up your LinkedIn profile for outreach just like you would, I hope, warm up your email. Start slowly reaching out to people and getting your requests accepted, and week by week, LinkedIn will actually raise your request limit. Step three, gather your LinkedIn leads. Collect some LinkedIn profiles of potential leads and then scrape the data like name, job title, company, and contact information if any or all of that is available. LinkedIn search engine is the easiest way to generate B2B leads, but let's take a look at 3 advanced search tactics to help you out. First off, use filters to target your search. Search a keyword, a title, company name, or term your leads discuss. Then narrow down your results by applying filters like location and school, current or previous company, people they follow, profile language, etc. Another way is to use Boolean search. Refine your findings with and, or, and not terms. For example, searching for head of procurement, not head of finance, returns only head of procurement profiles. Lastly, automate your search with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Set the new lead alert on your searches and connect them to specific events, and you'll get notified whenever a new profile matches your criteria. Step 4, export your leads to a CSV. Unfortunately, you can't do this straight from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, so you're gonna have to use a tool or plugin. DuckSue, for example, which allows you to export your leads to a CSV file. Another option is Zapier, which can automate exporting your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator to a CSV file in Google Sheets or another platform. Moving on to step 5, gather your leads' emails. Now, there are actually several ways to match your leads with their emails. For example, scraping contact info on LinkedIn, searching the web for professional emails, or even guessing the corporate email patterns. Unfortunately, scraping leads' LinkedIn profiles for emails rarely works with C-level executives. Web scraping and pattern guessing are okay, but be sure to comply with privacy laws and regulations when adding these email addresses to your list. Remember, you can only send prospecting messages to professional emails, not personal mailboxes. In order to save time on the stage and keep your email list free of spam traps, it might be worth considering services that specialize in finding verified email addresses for your leads, like Hunter, for example. Step 6, upload your leads into your LinkedIn outreach tool. Once your file is ready, with or without emails, upload it to your favorite LinkedIn automation tool. Some popular tools include Linked Helper, LaGrowth Machine, and Expandy. The upload process is pretty simple with most tools, and they also can help you streamline your outreach process and save time by automating specific tasks. Step 7, create outreach sequences for different scenarios. Craft your LinkedIn outreach message based on what your prospects care about and the pain points and the struggles that they're mentioning. Don't think of your outreach sequence as something rigid or even use the same message for all your leads. Instead, test various templates and adjust them based on reactions. Use an array of value amplifiers to show your service from different angles. 100% be ready to work with negative responses, and personalize your messages to meet the needs and preferences of your target audience. Your goal here is to speak the most appealing language when contacting your prospects. By the way, in the article that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, you can find a list of template examples that work very well on LinkedIn, so be sure and check them out. Step 8, send personalized messages. On the screen, you can see an example of what not to do with LinkedIn messages. The message here has all the usual mistakes. It starts with failing to mention the recipient's name and ends with a soulless generic proposition. A typo in the sender's name is the cherry on top here, so please don't be like Daniel. So how to do it right? Be graceful and succinct. Double check your prospect's name and yours too, and talk about your recipient's pain points or something that they did. Hint at your solution, and don't try to squeeze all your benefits into one message, and make it easy to get back to you. Now let's take a look at the one on the screen. That's more like it. Step 9, never get tired of following up. Following up is a crucial part of sales. Statistics say that 80% of sales happen only after 4 to 5 contact attempts, but few salespeople even get to this point. Following up ensures that you are top of mind when your prospect is finally ready to buy. So you want to make sure that you make a rule of following up at least 5 times before sending a breakup message. Even after that, you may want to stay in touch and interact with their posts or their messages. Step 10, consider multi-channel outreach. Developing a pattern to define the best combination of LinkedIn and email outreach would be ideal. This pattern should include the frequency of follow-ups and the use of other channels. Each prospect may respond differently, so tracking and analyzing the results to optimize your outreach strategy is extremely important. Step 11, track all of your outreach efforts in a CRM. Tracking all of your outreach and storing the results in a CRM will ensure better prospect experience. Keeping records straight eliminates double outreach cases, which can really annoy your leads. Also, diligent tracking makes life so much easier for your marketers and sales reps when transferring databases, onboarding new people, or coming up with a new or refined campaign. Last but not least, step 12, enhance your outreach by means of meaningful social presence. People aren't on LinkedIn to buy. They're there for advice, knowledge, and communication. If you give helpful recommendations, participate in dialogue, and generate valuable content, your prospects will engage with you at the earliest funnel stages and be more susceptible to your outreach efforts. And there you have it. Give these 12 steps a try, and I bet your LinkedIn outreach is going to improve and bring in some deals over time. Just remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You can't rush everyone, especially on LinkedIn. Nurture each lead and find out how to help them, not just make the sale. Be sure to check out our full article. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.